Hello there and welcome. So 2 years ago I produced a video about getting back on your motorcycle following a break, whether it was just the winter, having not ridden for about 6 months or so, or maybe even a bit longer, you know, maybe haven't ridden for a few years. With May now accelerating rapidly through as we hopefully are coming out of what has been a very wet spring, hoping for a very nice summer of 2023 with some nice sunshine and some nice riding weather. So I thought it might be worth just republishing the content that I brought back in 2021 about staying safe on the roads. Unfortunately, every year as the weather improves, people come out on their bikes and then we start seeing incidents that occur, and you know, we don't want that really. None of us want to be involved in an incident of any sort, and you do get rusty. And hopefully you'll all have a very enjoyable and safe 2023. Over 20 degrees, sun shining, beautiful, just what we want. Always get a little bit concerned this time of year, because when a lot of motorcyclists will dig their bikes out of the shed or the garage, having not ridden since last summer or autumn. Now, during lockdown I didn't ride very much at all. Work was stopped. And when I got back on my bike, despite riding regularly for work, riding for 36 years on and off, I was rusty. Really realised I wasn't up to my full potential. And I think you've got to be very aware that that happens to us all. That your skills start to blunt a little bit, whether it's your brain processing, your machine handling, or a combination of both. So when the summer comes, naturally we get all excited, we get the bikes out, your friends phone up, send you a text, let's go out for a ride, let's go down to Rye for the day, wherever it might be you want to go. Yeah, fantastic. And off you go, and you go and have fun. Every year we sadly see motorcycle collisions occurring in the summer, very often Sunday afternoons or in the evenings, where people have gone out for a blast on their bike and got themselves into trouble. Very often failed to negotiate a bend or hit something while overtaking, or even in group riding collided with their friends. Just wanted to say, really, just to raise a bit of awareness. It doesn't matter how good you think you are, there's always room for improvement, and being aware that you get rusty and you're de-skilled if you've not ridden for 6 or so months, you just need to take it easy, and you need to build your skills up gently and not be overly enthusiastic, because it's not worth crashing your bike and injuring or killing yourself for your motorbike. Don't want to sound patronising, but for years I've seen it happen. I've had to deal with it in the past, don't have to anymore, thank goodness. I do fortunately though have the privilege of teaching motorcyclists on refresher courses who have come back to approved trainers and said, look, I haven't ridden for a while, maybe a couple of years, maybe 10 years. I've even retrained people that haven't ridden for 40 years. Quite sensible to do that. If you haven't ridden for a very long time, quite a lot has changed in the world of motorcycling, not least the way that we train people, but also the motorcycles themselves. I mean, a lot of them are great machines. They've got some fantastic safety aids on them now. A lot of them are very, very powerful and very, very quick. They do handle very well, of course. But we've got to make sure that we can manage the bike and that our skills are appropriate for what we intend to do. So it's just worth giving a little thought before you go out on your evening ride with your mates down to the bike meet, or go out on the Sunday afternoon. It's a public road, people aren't going to see you, you may be de-skilled, your reactions may not be as good as you would hope, and that can very often lead to trouble. We always used to say, when your enthusiasm exceeds your ability, you're in problems. And it's trying to keep that balance. So to all of you out there that are going to be motorcycling and enjoying your bikes this summer, I wish you well, ride safe. You know, keep the shiny side up, as they say, but do be very, very aware and be quite honest with yourself about your ability. Critique your own ride. Don't always listen to what your mates tell you either. I've seen a lot of people given advice from friends that is completely wrong and inappropriate. Don't try and keep up with your friends either. If they want to do whatever speed round that corner, it's not for you. Don't let it be for you. Best advice I can give you is ride your own ride. Doesn't matter what anyone else does. When I go out with my mates for a ride, we've got an agreement. If I get ahead or you get ahead, I won't chase you. Just wait for me further up the road. And that way it's nice and easy. No one gets stressed about getting lost. We know we're not just going to clear off and leave our friends. You should never be under pressure to catch your mates up or be worried that you don't know where they're going and that they're going to get lost. So enjoy your motorcycling this summer. Hope you have a great season. Do ride safe, and if necessary, get some additional professional training or watch lots of good motorcycle training videos and put things into practice. So until next time, ride safe, take care.